The VA waiting room smelled of antiseptic and old coffee. Sergeant Hank Wallace, all of 78 years old, sat rigid in his wheelchair. His knees were gone, a souvenir from Vietnam, and his heart was gone from grief. It had been 6 months since he'd spoken to anyone, not since his grandson, Daniel, joined the army and never came home. "Don't sir me, kid," he grumbled. "Why?" Eli asked, his tone soft, not challenging. "Because flags don't bring boys back," Hank growled, the words tearing from his throat. Eli didn't argue. He just sat on a nearby chair and began folding more flags, his hands moving with practiced care. As he worked, he accidentally dropped his notebook. It fell open on the floor. Hank glanced down, just out of habit, and his entire body froze. On the open page was a sketch. A detailed, lifelike drawing of a young soldier, smiling, his uniform crisp, his eyes bright with hope. And underneath the drawing, a name was written: Corporal Daniel Reyes, killed in action, Afghanistan, 2023. Tucked beside the sketch was a small photograph. Hank's breath hitched in his chest. It couldn't be. That was his grandson, his Daniel. He looked up at the boy, his hands trembling. Where did you get that?" he managed to ask. Eli's eyes, which had been so stoic, suddenly filled with tears. "He was my big brother," he whispered. The silence that followed was deafening, crashing down on them like artillery fire. All this time, Hank had walled himself off, convinced he was utterly alone in his crushing grief. But right here, right in front of him, was Daniel's little brother, sitting quietly in the exact same ocean of pain. You never said a word," Hank choked out, the sound raw. "I didn't want your pity," Eli replied, his voice barely audible. "I wanted you to see me, not just the kid who lost his brother." With a hand that shook uncontrollably, Hank reached out. "Show me," he rasped. "Show me how you fold the flag." So Eli did. He picked up a flag and began to fold it, step by meticulous step, corner to corner. His silent tears fell onto the red and white stripes, little dark spots on the fabric. When the final triangle was formed, Hank reached out and touched the crisp folds, as if they were something sacred. "He taught me this," Eli said softly, his voice thick with emotion. "He said if I ever felt lost, I should just fold the flag. He said it would remind me what he believed in." Hank started talking again. Eli started smiling again. And on the anniversary of Daniel's death, they stood together at his grave. Hank was in his old dress blues, and Eli was in a clean white shirt. Because grief doesn't end, but neither does love. And sometimes the family you lose leaves behind someone new to hold on to. Thanks for watching. If this story touched you, please like and subscribe for more.